Hey, 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 hello, yo, 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 everybody. How do you do? What do you know? It's Old Style Classics Baseball Cards, November 6, 2025, 11:35 p.m. California time. Went to the library to check out El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie today, and after that, which is a pretty good movie, after we just finished Better Call Saul finally after all these years, and stopped by the baseball card shop for the first time in like 5 or 6 months because there just hadn't been anything else I wanted, and I just figured I'd go look through the bargain bin, which I just did a couple videos. 2021 Diamond Kings pack, and then a Historics Autographs, which we really didn't get nothing in either of those. And I picked up a Allen & Ginter 2020 blaster, but then as I was about to check out, I noticed this. They had the new 2025 Upper Deck Goodwin Champions Hobby Box. So I was like, I'll give it a try. I used to really like Goodwin Champions because it was like their answer Upper Decks to Allen & Ginter back in the day. Then they stopped doing minis, and in recent years the cards are looking more and more modern. 2024 set, they went backwards a little bit, maybe a little more retro, like kind of 80s, 90s ish. And so we'll see what we get out of here. But yeah, that bugs me. One, they got rid of the mini cards, and two, their cards are too modern looking. They're nothing like what Goodwin Champions is supposed to be, which is like a tobacco card set from the 1800s. So let's look at this box. So let's see what it says here. They're all caught up because they did like the 2022 and 23 within like 2 months of each other, and then like 5 months later they did 2024, which was earlier this year, I believe. And now they're finally caught up. It looks like they got 2025 out, beat Allen & Ginter out to the punch. So there you go, Tiger on the front, Hobby, some kind of navy sticker there. Search for exclusive USS Midway cards. They don't even tell you what you can get, and their hits usually suck. I've done really well with Upper Deck on their blasters and that they've had for like the last 2 years. You know, if I bought like 15 blasters, I probably got like 6 autographs. But in the hobby, almost never get anything. So there's the edge, still sealed, basically the same on the side. I guess that's what the cards are supposed to look like. It's still kind of modern. They do have Young Guns. You get 6 per box apparently. So Young Guns is the one thing that people really do like for Upper Deck, as far as I know. So it looks like this is the kind of the odds there. So please pause it and read that if you like. Splashes of color. Cute. Alright, and then on the back, basically the same. They got those diamond cards. Exquisite. Okay, so it looks like you get 15 packs. So 5 cards per pack. So we'll probably do, I don't know, we'll see how time's running. Let's do like somewhere 4 or 5 to half the box, or maybe 7, something like that. And see how we do, and then maybe I'll save these for tomorrow, or well, yeah, tomorrow. Dang. Some tough plastic there, folks. Glad I don't collect Upper Deck hobby boxes, but it does feel like the thick hobby box, kind of like the old Allen & Ginter ones where they hid the card in the lid there. So I'll be making sure to take a look for that. See what Upper Deck's up to. They tend to follow what Allen & Ginter's does sometimes. And thing about Upper Deck is they have a very limited checklist. So basically, whether it's Goodwin Champions, Sky Metal, any of that stuff, it's always going to be the same people. And so don't expect a whole lot of something new. Alright, so it's really shifted around in here. Alright, so that's what it looks like in there. And then we'll got a lot of stickers going on here. Alright, mythology. I'm probably going to like that. I'm a big fan of Greek mythology. And museum. Alright. So as you can see here, it's one of these lids that, you know, it's like fold over. So old Alan Ginter hid cards in there, I believe in 2013, but it doesn't feel like anything's going on there. Alright, so we'll take these three from this side, which are probably from that side, and then we'll reach down here and grab it, let's say at least two, and let's see what we get. Here, let me take these out real quick though and see what it looks like underneath. So make sure you keep these in order. Alright, so that's what the bottom of the box looks like. Pretty nice. Alright. Let's see if there's anything under there. Don't see anything. So it doesn't look like they have anything hidden that I can tell. Of course, I'll take a better look at this box later, off camera. And for old Bill Gibson, what do you say we get to it? Alright. So 2 hits per hobby box. These weren't cheap, as normally you can get these for like the last few years, like 70 bucks for a hobby box, but I think since they're new, the price is up right now, and well, I haven't opened anything in a long time, and so I haven't been spending money on this kind of stuff. So I was willing to pay up once, and I don't know, have to see if we see any blasters at the store. I wish that Diamond, Sports Kings would come back out, because I did those. Alright, so here's your pack. Tiger, Hobby, all that, and then your odds. If you want to stop that, take a look at that, please feel free. Hey, send people my way who might like this kind of stuff. Like, subscribe, all that. Oh, sweet. They do have an old-fashioned card in here, so they are going in the right direction, so we'll get to that last. First 2 cards in that pack. Yeah, these are kind of definitely going back, kind of old school design. Good job, Upper Deck. Maybe you finally heard the complaints, like from me. So Carrie Walsh Jennings, so pretty. Beach volleyballs, we all know, or you should know. So look at that. So pretty neat. Got this old kind of filigree, some kind of, I don't know what you'd call that, design. Oh, and the last video when I was, or one of the previous videos, the one with the historic autographs, the word I was looking for on the Claude Monet was not to learn a little class, it was to, excuse me, hang on. Alright, thank you. We were learning a little culture, getting a little more cultured, so this is like a little more cultured look with that. So definitely more tobacco style than they've done in about 4 or 5 years. So good job, Goodwin Champions. I'll take this as a plus, a positive. Definitely going in the right direction. I do like the animated kind of filters that they use. This diamond shape is really cool. It's baseball card-esque. They're not flute arrays or whatever they're called, or filigree per se, but definitely nice. I like where they're going. Good job. Oh boy, hey Rob, it's buddies Bill Clinton and the presidents, and whoo doggy, hey, we like that Carrie Walsh card. Hey man, turn that over. All right. Yeah. All right, the boys. What do you think of the design, guys? You put that in any design, I like it. Hey, Rob, it's John F. Kennedy. Let me speak for Bill. He kind of lost his voice. Um, yeah, that's a nice old style classics kind of design, good for your upper deck on Eckstein something or other back in time. All right, so good job. All right, who's this? Hey, look, it's Flava Flav. The funny thing about this story for old Flav Flav, the rapper, um, back when he became popular was what, in the late 80s, or at least, people wearing these clocks, these giant, these like clocks in the late 80s, and these rap was doing this. And then when I was 17, this bar we used to go to in Albuquerque now, used to be it's a country bar now, or Dirty Bourbon. And if you do watch Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad, where he had his lawyer office, not the one behind the nail salon, but the one with all the Greek columns and all that. That's a bar. And then to the left of it, when you're going in, so it's kind of like a shopping center here. So Saul's place here. Now this was a bar, and then in the corner, this is a bar which was now Dirty Bourbon, which is a country bar in Albuquerque, and before that it was Cowboys, and before that it was Cadillac Ranch, and then way before that it was Confetti, and Confetti's was a rock bar. And when I was 17, Faster Pussycat, the band, was playing at this bar, and my brother's friends with the bouncer, and I was like, hey, you guys want to come? So yeah, I just walked right in, got to go to the show, and I was 17, dressed what I thought was adult like GQ, or 17-year-old. I went and sat at the bar and ordered a rum and coke, and the bartender served it to me. And so then I was like 17. The one time I got in the bar underage and got to drink, just had the one. We watched the show, and then afterwards he's like, oh, you want to go meet the band? And we're like, sure. And so we walk right past all the girls waiting to get backstage to meet these dudes. And that's where I met the bassist, Brett Muscat. Was a super cool dude. And I got to talk to Ozzy's drummer. I believe that's Castillo, the one from New Mexico, who died. Rest in peace. He was from Rio Rancho, I believe. But he was filling in for him because on the way to Albuquerque, their drummer got busted trying to bring cocaine or something onto the plane. And so they arrested him. And so they needed somebody to fill in for him. And so they got Ozzy's drummer who lived in town. And it was a good show. But the funny thing is the singer came out and they were making fun of rap because he was wearing like one of those giant clocks that you would have on the office wall. And it was super funny. Unless it was a steering wheel. It could have been a steering wheel. It was something that big. So anyways, that's funny. Got their autograph. Well, I got Brett's autograph and got to talk to the other dude and saw a bunch of slutty girls all pissed off that we were back there. It's quite a fun night for me. All right. And then we've got Karan Soni, an actor. Sorry if I messed up your name. Yeah, I'm liking these cards. Good job. And they have that old school kind of, 80s. Yeah, kind of Allen and Ginter-esque. Because those are thicker than like 87 tops, which seem more sturdy. And then you touch them again and you're like, wow, they're super thin. So they're definitely more of like an Allen and Ginter Gypsy Queen kind of stock. A little thicker, but old school because they have that semi-glossy front, just shiny but not like glossy, and a cardboardy back, which are kind of a little less glossy but somewhat glossy. So almost cardboardy, but definitely digging this design. So anyways, who is this guy? Sorry folks, rambling on. Credits both film and television, blah blah blah. He worked behind the camera. Doesn't tell you what he's been in. Alright. And then I thought this was going to be the old style card of the box, but then we got two kind of cool ones. So right off the bat, hey boys, oh man, hey Rob, hey, show that closer. Margot Hayes on these platinum, I believe, the upper deck, and you can see that I don't know, that's like a French kind of paisleys or something like that kind of design in the background. Margot Hayes, that kind of looks like a goldish to me, but I don't know if it's just the yellow lights in here. Oh boy, hey man. This is Sean Connery, James Bond. Hey Rob, I like a girl who can kick my butt. Rock climber. Hey, my brother, probably know her. My brother's like a expert rock climber. Dude only weighs like 85 pounds and he's all muscle. And so he's really good at rock climbing. He just can't handle the cold. That's the problem because he's so thin. All right, so from Boulder, Colorado. So nice. This one is not numbered and it says silver foil, so I don't think this is one of our hits, but we'll set that aside. And then look at what they brought back, folks. Speaking of diming sports kings, Upper Deck is doing their Goudeys again, but they've gone back to the mini Goudey, not tobacco mini, but the old school. What Goudey was gum company, I believe. So the Goudey gum size cards. So there's standard size cards. So, and it's the same thickness. So it's what, call that about 60% of the size of a card. So that's probably why they don't do it, because they're losing. You can only get so many cards out of a sheet unless they have a custom sheet to maximize this square. So Atana Bomadi, women's soccer, it looks like there. She's cute. James Bond here. Yeah, I like that one too, Rob. Bond, James Bond. Show us that that watch you got again. That's pretty nice. That's a Q, right? Yeah. Smart buy, Rob. Instead of spending 10,000 or 20, that's just as handsome a watch. Thank you. All right, so there you go. Upper Deck bringing back some old school, old style baseball, well, old style collecting trading cards, whatever you want to say. All right, folks. So hey, I'm pretty happy about this. Holy smokes, already 17 minutes, man. And I only opened one pack, sorry folks, but I was just excited, so we'll get to these other ones. Okay, what's this? Wow, looks like I've got 3 inserts in this pack. All right, so Warren Zari Emery, soccer player. Some wild design going on behind him there, pretty nice, but not landscaped on the back. So pretty sweet for 91. And here we go, Bianca Bustamante, wow, racing. So let's see what old Bianca. Hey man, turn that over, Rob. McLaren, wow. So nice. Got some ladies this time, and so we got another Goudey. Now, if you know anything about Goudey, the different colors of the printing on the back are usually what determines whether it's a short print or not. So black, I'm going to assume, is normal. Probably have to go back and check out the odds, you know, on the box or on the back of that pack again, and see which one's which, or just look it up. And then we got a red Goudey right off the bat here. So cool, some kind of fighter, Jacob Nido on the red back, so that is called red, it says right there. So this must be the standard. So red, one of 1933, so I guess it's a numbered card, folks. I don't know if this counts as a hit or not. I'm just gonna assume he's MMA. I don't see where it says that anywhere. Come on, thing, focus. Alright, so cool. I like those cards. And then Steffi Graf, another one of these platinums. So looks like silver foil is what they're calling these. Steffi Graf, pretty popular. And some kind of filigree-ish looking, like, see, like I said, maybe that's their answer to Ellen Ginter. No, it's not like chromed filigree or anything. Hey, Bianca Bustamante again. So she looks different from one picture to the next. This one's definitely a better picture of her. Kind of looks like a nerd here, but that's alright. So this is some kind of black short print, I would assume, the black border, but a full-size black border, so maybe consider it like the Allen & Ginter mini black borders. Glossy black, alright, so nice. Yeah, I guess that is glossy. So pretty good, alright, Upper Deck. I'm liking this. Alright, a few more packs, folks, and we'll wrap this one up. Only pack number 3, people, and I'm pretty impressed. Alright. Hey, we got one of those Midways. So, Story of the USS Midway. So that's cool. One of their special inserts. So I can read that, learn a little history about the Midway. I don't know how special those cards are, but we did get our first Young Guns, which are Upper Deck's big card that people collect. But of course it's only water polo, but still. Maggie Steffens. How about that, Bill? Oh boy, yeah. Hey, let me see that Kennedy. Oh, that's a pretty muscular girl. Hey, Bond, you might like this. Sean Connery. Yeah, let me see. Oh wow. Yeah, she reminds me of Pushy Galore. She'd probably kick my arse. Yeah. Alright, Young Guns. So, Danville, California. It's up in this neck of the woods. Alright, 5'9". So, Young Guns to her. Nice. Pretty stacked. Set that aside. Alright, Madison Skinner. So, is she from the X-Files? Skinner. Katy, Texas. Alright. Volleyball. Paris LePage. Decathlon. I don't mind them getting these kind of Champions cards. Not everything has to be baseball, but it'd sure be nice to see at least a baseball player. Alright, so that dude. Congratulations to getting the card. And her again. See this girl? Yep. So the girl from the Goudey, Atana Bomati. From Spain, España. Nice. España. Alright. Good job at Goodwin Champions and Upper Deck. Finally going back in the right direction. Now just bring back some tobacco minis, mix with those Goudeys, and you'll be back at the top of my, not at the top, but near the top of my, not one thumbs up, not 2 thumbs up, but you'll have 2 Bill Clinton thumbs up. Oh yeah. Alright, Reggie Bush, for you football fans. Hey, it's Gerald Ford, Rob. I like football. I used to play football. You should have told me you had a football card. Hey, Gerald, I didn't get a chance. Oh boy, that's Reggie Bush. That's right, Mr. President. Oh boy. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Ford. Oh, Magusa Gusa, what do we got here? We'll show this dude first. Isaiah Bond. Football. Instead of wearing a clock around his neck, he's wearing a photo of somebody. Alright. I know the name, but not too familiar. And Gusa Gusa so we got the Haley again. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's a different rock climber. Haley Ashburn. The other one was Hayes. Margot Hayes, and now we got another rock climber. So kind of cute there. Little Alanis Morissette kind of looking. Actually, she looks like a girl a buddy of mine used to date. Just a lot skinnier. Cute. Alright, Haley. Hey, does she play football, Rob? No, she's a rock climber. Oh. Hey, Bill. Oh, yeah. Hey, hey. Whoo-wee. Alright. And then we've got a couple inserts coming up, folks. And the traditional Upper Deck hit, the dummy card. Oh boy. They fooled me. Alright, our next Young Guns. Oh, nice. Lexi Mismo. Alright, there you go. Oh man, John F. Kennedy Eckstein something or other. Yeah, you know, I like blondes, Rob. Sure reminds me of if me and Marilyn had a daughter. Yeah, nice. Alright, Young Guns. Hey, for a Texas girl too. Alright. Pretty good stuff. Wow, got a lot of girls in this set, folks. And I don't mind that at all. I don't think the boys do either. You could say that again, Rob. Yeah. Alright, so Tatsuro Tara. This guy. Just a black back, so it's got the same brown border as opposed to the red border. So another fighter. Looks pretty skinny, but let's see what it says about him. Mixed martial arts, blah blah blah, MMA, blah blah, whatever. Nice, so cool. I dig this. I'm digging these cards. Alright, so let's go for it. One more pack. Let's just do the 5. Sorry folks, another 30 minutes. Back to old style classics, old style long videos. Alright. Okay, a couple inserts again. So Joan Neves. Looks to be soccer, as it is. Alright, so even though I haven't got a big hit or anything, I am giving thumbs up on Goodwin Champion this year. Goodwin Champions. 2 of him in a row. Just in the design. So, may not want to spend your money on a hobby box, but if you see a blaster and you're into these old style cards like I am, yep, I'm giving my thumbs up already. Just the design is very nice. It's very cross between Allen and Ginter and Gypsy Queen-ish. So very traditional Goodwin Champions from the past. And you still get your modern stuff in there too. So there she is. Yep. Cute. Alright, hey man. Oh boy. Alright, and then another big, a thick one from Upper Deck. Another dummy card. And a landscape. So, nice. We got her again. At the, they are sure fingerprint grabbers. Bomati, another one of these silver foils. These call them platinum, so I guess you changed the name to foil. And once again, another Goudey. Oh, nice. Margot Hayes. So we've seen her before, and that's a pretty picture of her. Hey, Rob. Oh, man. Man, Upper Deck is hitting it out of the park this time. But, as you can see, not one baseball player yet. But, hey, pretty cool. I'm digging it so far. Thanks for watching. Old Style Classics baseball cards. Pretty cool. Sweet. See you.